Okay, so I have the fur on the body of the spider. I was not able to go the route with the adhesive. There was just too much material, and to make it exact enough to be able to put supports, I opted to go more interesting direction with a whole bunch of safety pins. You're going to have to be careful when you do that to not stick yourself, not stick the ball. This will just flatten in seconds. Then you're going to have to go get batting and fill it up. I was able to get it like I want it though, with the place for the head. We'll attach here the legs. I have the legs all painted and ready to attach. I have the head curing. I did 2 coats of gloss black and a clear coat to protect it. I'm letting it dry. It's still a little tacky. I want it completely dry because I'm going to need to adhere some things to it, such as the fangs. I've cut those out of cardboard, as you can see here, these little triangles. I'm going to paint these white and let them dry. Got 2 of those. And I'm going to cut little strips of cardboard for the eyes so it can hang down, because it's, oops, I'm going to have to change the batteries. And I need to be able to access that for future use, because if this looks as cool as I'm hoping it's going to, I'm going to want to be able to change the batteries for next year. So that's where we're at now. Once I get a little further on the head, I'll check back in. What you could call a happy accident. Those don't happen very often. Usually you plan for them. I was painting the cardboard for the fangs, and I came across a failed Iron Man helmet print that I had set to the side while I restarted, but I noticed there were angular pieces that would be perfect, so I took my Dremel and a C-clamp and I made a fan. I made 2 fangs. Remember, if you do this, you have to make sure and wear eye protection. Likewise, when you paint, make sure and wear a dust mask of some sort of. If you're one of those people that wants to look cool all the time, you wouldn't be into cosplay and probably would not have found this channel. But yeah, this would be pretty hard to recreate. You'd have to model it and then print it, but you can get a good result from cardboard. I just happened to luck out, and I think these will be pretty perfect. But usually look fine if you do it with cardboard. That's the route I was going to go, providing I can make these stick pretty good. This is what I'm going to use for this build. To the body, they're not as sturdy as I'd hoped. They do wobble pretty good. I found it is not going to support its weight and stand free. So what I've done is I've purchased 6. Now you're going to need 8 to have the actual right amount of legs. My wife thinks it's funny, so I'm going to leave it at 6. I got some steel rods that are 3 feet long, and I'm going to take and nail them, hammer them into the ground, and slip the legs over the top of them. You're going to need chairs when you put this thing together, or it's going to just flop around. And the zip ties, those small ones, I had a couple breaks, so I had to reattach them. I didn't want to use the bigger ones. I didn't think they'd fit through the anchors that are on the end of the legs. So I'm going to try it this way. I probably should have put the legs on outside. It's going to be tough to get through the door. If you do the same thing, I'm going to take my heavier duty zip ties and I'm going to bunch the legs together by the elbows so I can carry it out the door. I'm going to hammer in 3 of the stakes. It'd be 4 when you do it, to do with 8 legs, and put them on one side and have a chair outside to set the other legs on, and just try and get it on the best I can, because once I think the legs are anchored, the body will hold itself up, and then I'll start working on finishing the head.